So in this video, I'm going to just work on simplifying these three rational expressions. So I'm assuming that you already kind of understand the basics of this and you just wanted to see a few more examples. So we'll just get right into this. And by the way, if you're looking for more explanation on how this actually works, I do have lesson videos where I break down everything with this. This is really just meant to kind of supplement if you feel like you could have just used a few more examples. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so for this first one, so really what we're trying to do here is we're trying to figure out how to factor the top and the bottom. So from the top, let's see, it looks like the GCF in that case is 3. So if I factor that out, this becomes 4x minus 5. And then in the bottom, I can also factor out 3, and this becomes 3x minus 2. So after you factor, then you just want to see what else can you do, which in this case, I can cancel out the 3's. And so this will just simplify as 4x minus 5 over 3x minus 2. Okay, so moving on to b here. So now I've got x squared minus 1 over x cubed minus x squared plus x minus 1. So the fact that this has 4 terms is just screaming to use the grouping method. So let's start by factoring the top, which is x minus 1, x plus 1. And then let's factor the bottom. So we have to use grouping. So we're going to go in 2 steps. So actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this on the side because I have to group in 2 steps. So I'll just do it on here, and then I'll write the final factorization underneath. So out of the first 2 terms, I'm going to factor out x, and this becomes x squared minus 1. No. I'll factor out x squared, there we go, and then this becomes x minus 1. And then out of the second 2 terms, so I can't factor anything out, so I'm just going to put a 1 as a placeholder here. Because notice now this is x minus 1 and this is x minus 1. So what that means is that this will factor x squared plus 1 times x minus 1. So I'm going to put that factorization down here. And now I can see that I can cancel these out. So this will cancel out with the x minus 1's, and I'm left with x plus 1 and x squared plus 1. And this cannot cancel out any farther. These are not common factors. I can't factor any farther, so we're good to go. Okay, so for the last one, so I strongly recommend if you're watching this because you're just trying to practice or whatever, or you're trying to understand it, I strongly recommend that you actually try this one on your own because remember, math is not a spectator sport. So the more you try, the more you'll get out of it. I strongly recommend you pause here, give it a try. Worst that happens is you get it wrong, hit play when you're ready. Okay, so this top one will factor, so let's see, this one's a little tougher. This one's going to factor 3x plus 2y. And then x plus y. And then for the bottom, so this is going to factor, so 27 is a cube because it's 3 cubed. So this will be 3x plus 2y. And then I'll have 3x squared plus 3x times 2y plus 2y squared. And I just need to redo all of this. Okay. So now I can see from looking at this that these 3x plus 2y's are going to cancel out. And so what am I left with? I've got x plus y on the top, and then I've got to square some things. So this becomes 9x squared plus 6xy plus 4y squared. And that is, yeah, that's all I can do with that. So I can't go any farther. Okay. And so that brings us to the end of this video. So if you found that helpful, consider hitting the like button, and I will talk to you guys in another video. Thanks for watching.